Tom plays Long Live the Queen. It's a princess game, and I'm gonna have a go at being a princess. So, let's start the game. We're almost home. Your room is just the way left of it. Ooh. Ah, this shows who it is. King Dowager of Nova, Duke of Colores, age 33. Wife Fidelia, Queen of Nova, deceased. Deceased, not diseased. Deceased, which is a little worse than diseased. Diseased would mean she could be recovering. Deceased, she means she's dead, and she's never coming back. And I don't think this is a zombie game, so. Daughter, Elodie, age 14. Okay. Oh, that is me. The Crown Princess Elodie. I know it's hard to leave your school and all your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly, and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. How would you know? See? This is not what mother would have wanted. She would have wanted to die and... No, she wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me. No, she wouldn't. But sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. All of Nova depends on us. On you. I will be here to guide you until your coronation, but the decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come here, your maids are waiting. Ooh, I get maids. Tell me more. You will be calling Elodie, the almost Queen of Nova. She tries to prepare for her coronation. To do that, she needs to take classes every week in order to raise her skills. So I have to go to school. Ew. The skills she learns will provide different choices in the ongoing plot. Learning the right skills can be the difference between life and death. Damn, this game is horrid. You also need to keep an eye on Elodie's mood. With her mother's tragic death, Elodie is not very happy right now. Who would be? Yay, my mommy's dead. I get to be queen. The mood button will take you to the emotion screens for more details. Okay. So this is the mood screen. Elodie is feeling both and afraid. No. Not both and afraid. Elodie is feeling both afraid and depressed, but her strongest emotion is depressed. If she becomes more cheerful to cancel out the depression, her strongest emotion would be afraid. So, what's most at the bottom is what's actually her emotion. So even if I get pressured all the way up, she would still be depressed. Is that how it works? So if I get angry all the way up, she'd still be an angry, depressed princess. Oh, okay, I think I get it. Elodie's current mood affects her ability to learn. It will give her a bonus to some skills and a penalty to others. Let's take a look at the skill screens now. Right there. Those are a lot of skills. Skills are broken into 4 main categories: social, physical, intellectual, and mystical, which we can't see right now. Inside these categories are skill sets, groups of 3 related skills. You start with 0 in all skills. So she's 14 years old, and she can do nada. Zip. She can't dance. 0. She can't... She can't use swords. 0. She has no strategy, no logistics. She doesn't know what poison is. You get the picture. Every week, Elodie can study 2 skills. Normally, she earns 2 points in a skill for every weekday that she studies. If she studies history, she will earn 2 points times 5 days, which is 10 points. Okay, that makes sense. So she'll study the same thing for an entire week. Because Elodie is depressed, she has a -2 penalty to the social skill set conversation. She doesn't feel like talking to people right now. If she studies conversation, she will earn 2 -2 points per day. That is 0 points. She doesn't suck at math. Is mathematics in here? on counting. So, royal demeanor would get me 1 point every day. Conversation would get me 0 points. And expression would get me 3 points every day. And these would just get me 2. Okay. So even if it's a +0, it could be worth doing it. But the things that have +1 are more worth doing it. And the things that have -2 are absolutely useless. Okay. However, she has a +1 bonus to expression skill set. If she studies one of the expression skills, she will earn 2 + 1 points per day. That's what we just said. If you study a skill you have a penalty for, you could be wasting your time and not learn anything. If you study a skill you have bonuses for, you will learn much faster than normal. Yes. All of these bonuses and penalties will change when Elodie's mood changes. She can also gain bonuses to skills by studying related skills. Check the skill screens every week to see your current bonuses. Once you know your mood, skills, bonuses and penalties, you are ready to choose your class for the week. I wish I could have chosen my classes for a week when I was in school. Okay, the classes screen breaks down skill sets by category for your morning and evening classes. When you select the skill set, the 3 options in the set will appear on the right side of the screen. I see. So, morning classes, evening classes. What does she do in between? Nothing. Nada. Zip. Choose a class option for both morning and evening classes. Then click the Done button, which will appear in the lower right corner, which you are so obviously obfuscating. As you play through the story, you will sometimes see feedback bubbles appear above the text. These tell you what's happening behind the scenes. Bubbles like these will show you when Elodie's mood is being altered by events. Bubbles like these will show you when the story is changing based on what skills Elodie has learned so far. If the test fails, there is some option being missed because she doesn't have enough points in that skill yet. If she's too dumb. This feedback is very helpful in figuring out different options to try. But if you don't want to see it, you can turn the bubbles off in the preference menu. I think that is a big gameplay element. So why would I turn it off? Now get ready to become a queen! Okay. So I check her mood. And she's feeling depressed. Well, her mom just died, so I'll give her that. She's a bit depressed. Well, I only have one outfit. They didn't explain outfits, but okay. So I'm gonna dial here, week 0. Okay, a log. The game will now attempt to save the log and open it. No. Skills. Okay, what do I want to learn? I have bonuses in expression and animal handling. I like dogs. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see. I want her to be a queen, and she's being depressed, so she should become more social. I'm gonna train her composure, so she's like, I can handle these things. And then give her a dog for company. Okay. Well, I'm not giving her a dog, I'm just training her with dogs, I know. So, royal demeanor, composure, and animal handling, dogs. Done. You are too depressed to focus properly on this subject right now. That's nice. Well, it increased by 5, so that's good. You visit the kennels and learn about different breeds of dogs. Increased by 15. Good. What's all that noise outside? Who's here? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Darling, we were so terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lodi. Hi, Lottie. I've seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep. Mommy said we'd be here all month. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. Okay, so I finished studying for the week. That was pretty fast, and I learned nothing. What will you do for the weekend? I can attend court. I can talk to my dad all weekend. I can explore the castle, which would make me lonely and afraid. I can visit the tomb, which will make me depressed and afraid. The service will make me less depressed. This is actually what I kinda need, because I'm too depressed to learn royal thingies. I can walk in the gardens to make lonely and cheerful. Sneak out, which will make me lonely. Playing with my toys will make me lonely. I can visit my niece, or I can go to the dungeons, which has no effect. Well, I'm gonna attend a service. You attend services in the castle grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Her expression changed. Okay, she's afraid and depressed still at the same time, but more equal now. Oh, royal demeanor has dropped to minus 0.95, which is good. Animal handling is plus 0.15. I thought it was higher last time, but okay. Oh, agility has a +1. And mystical thingies have a +1. Well, I'm gonna keep going with royal demeanor, and then one of these. Might want to learn about the lore of the land, so let's do that. Faith lore. Magical history of Nova. And composure. You practice deep breathing exercises, learning to find and maintain a sense of inner calm. Zen! Only a lumen can channel magic, and only with the help of an attuned crystal. The ability to control a crystal seems to be inherited, so crystals can be passed from parent to child upon the lumen's death. Okay. That's something I didn't know. There's magic in this game. What's the commotion outside? Father? What's going on? I have come to pay respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead! What? I just learned about lumens. See? I just learned about lumens, and here's one of them. I am a lumen, as was she, and every lumen I am willing to give my life, if necessary, to protect her domain. Okay. Who is she? Age 34. Okay. Oh. Her father is dead. Okay. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. Okay, so her entire family has been traitors. Then why could she just freely walk into the castle? That's for the crown princess to decide. See? I think my dad's lying. They're not traitors. You wouldn't let traitors just walk into the castle. Well, let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays. As I wish. So, I'm gonna visit her. What is it you wanted to teach me? First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal. I don't think so. See? What crystal? So my mother was a lumen. The source of magical power for any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you've bonded with it, it becomes a part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you, so I want it. Do you have a crystal? Of course. She holds out her hands. Light flickers above her bosom, and then with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. She's showing off her boobies, and Elodie's reaching out to touch. Okay. It belongs to her. No one can take it from her until she dies. So, I need to find my crystal. So, next weekend I maybe should talk to my dad about that crystal. My mood is still afraid and depressed. So, let's see. what can we learn about this time? Conversations, expression, agility, history, foreign affairs, internal affairs, foreign intelligence. I don't want to get into intrigue right away, but I want to know more of the lands, more about the world around me if I need to be queen. So I'm going to learn foreign affairs and learn more about the lore, I think. So, foreign affairs is here, and lore. Okay. You study the relationship of Nova and the nearest neighbor. The borders have been mostly peaceful in the recent years, except for the problems with Ixion to the south. However, trouble might be brewing in Piraeus as well. Okay. Ooh, I learned a lot about lore. The kings and queens of Nova have all been lumens for centuries, so that means I've been one too. I mean, Alamedes, not me. Magic is only used for ceremonial occasions and the direst of emergencies. Long ago, the continent of Borealis was ruled over by a single witch king until a rival line of lumens challenged for the crown. The resulting war went on for 100 years with powerful spells that damaged the land so badly that even now, no plants will grow. You. Okay. He loves me. He loves me not. Laddie? Do you have a boyfriend? Not really. I just like to play with the All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursula reaches into the garden and points. She is a traitor! No, not at you. At your feet? She wants to cut off my feet? Princess, don't move! Okay, hold still. You bite your lip and hold perfectly still, resisting the urge to look down. Juliana swings her sword. My feet are gone! There, it's dead. Did she kill me? You look down at your feet and you see a snake in the grass. Okay. What's going on out there? Mommy, there was a snake! The Duchess of Ursula protected us! So she's not a traitor. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. This is unacceptable. I can't have my daughter remaining in such a dangerous place. We are returning home to Merva at once. Aww. Yeah, that wasn't close to a month. That was like, what? 2 weeks? Okay, so I will talk to my father about that. Dad, what happened to Mom's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. But it's mine! Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. He's up to something. I think he wants to break the royal line of lumens and take the crown for himself. Bitch. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want. But for now, you are still a child. Yeah. Play that card. I'm still a child. Okay, better have a talk with Juliana again that my father doesn't want to give me my crystal. My moon is still afraid and depressed. Well, I need more presents if I want to take on my dad with that. Let him know that who is the boss? It's me, not him. So we're going for presents instead of composure this time. And what else? Will be my evening class. Well, I want to know more about this lumen thing, so I'm gonna keep that lore. So classes, lore, and presents. You are too afraid to focus properly on this subject. Ah. Well, that's something. Legend has it that long ago, a horde of Yeveni on the back of tentacled monsters? Really? In an anime game, tentacle monsters? I don't even. The tentacle monsters rode into the Valley of Mead, laying waste to all in their path. Their conquest was only halted when a lumen raised a great flood to drown the invaders. Good. The castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zara and their parents gone. It's certainly not empty though. Seems like we get more servants every day. So I'll talk to her about my dad not giving me my crystal until I'm queen. So I'll just have to wait. There may not be time to wait. Are you foreseeing anything, Juliana? What was she? 34. This world is filled with dangers and you will need the powers of a lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you have bonded with your crystal. I need my crystal. What else am I supposed to do about it? The crystal is probably held in a guard in the royal treasury. You are the princess, you should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action. Kinda drastic action. Let's hope it doesn't. She's not telling me. Try to reach the crystal. If you can't, come and talk to me again. Okay. Mood is still the same. Okay, skills. I need more presents, which I will get now. And if I want to get to the treasury, I have to have an excuse, so I'll try to go for economics. Economics. Count. Because I need to count the coins in the treasury. That's why I'm there, not to sneak around and steal stuff. Okay. You practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself. Is this really presence? Practice? Looking at myself in the mirror. Young as you are a queen of the blood, and you are your mother's daughter. You are forced to be reckoned with. So she's like in the mirror wearing her crown and her staff. Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? There's nobody else to look at, so you must be looking at me. Why are you looking at me? Okay, in the afternoon, you brush up on basic mathematics with the help of the box. Okay. Okay. One of the maids approaches you for attention. My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. Never heard of them. We have a Duke of Sedna, see? No, my lady, the Duchy of Sedna is in Talas, which I don't know either. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of deeply regret best wishes, blah 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 blah. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Something sparkly will make me feel better. She just put it on. Okay. I can't talk to my dad. Go to the treasury. Oh, I do need a counter in presents. Wow. You try to talk your way past the treasury guards, but despite eyelashing, fluttering, foot stomping, and outright threats, they won't budge. Okay. Ooh, my mood changed. I am now willful. Good. Which skills does that give bonuses to? Military. Lumen. I'm gonna sense magic, so I know where my crystal is. And I need more presents. Well, oh my god, presents minus 1.78. I will learn almost nothing. So, economic is minus 1.90, so I will learn almost nothing. Let's see. So I'm going for Lumen. That's +1. And foreign intelligence, because I do need that. I kind of sucked at that. So foreign intelligence. What was that? Intrigue, foreign intelligence, and what else did I say? Fate. No, not fate. Oh, I can't learn Lumen yet without my crystal, so I can't sense the magic yet. Okay, then we need to pick something else. Well, let's go play with the dogs some more. Animal handling, doggies, done. Week 6, the current Duke of Senna. If I knew this earlier, he's 26 years old and unmarried. He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the way of the laws, and he gave me a gift and I put it on, oh no! Afternoon, you learn about dog grooming and the most common diseases and injuries that dogs suffer from. Okay. As you're walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursel. Maybe I should go and say hello. Then you notice that you seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Okay, what's that about? You turn and walk in a different direction, so as not to disturb them. At that moment you notice something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. Is that a servant, a thief, or an assassin? Well, I'm gonna call the guards. Guards! However, by the time the response is organized and directed to the area beyond the palace, there's no signs of any intruder. You wonder if you were only imagining it. So I'm going crazy right now. I don't have any extra that, so I'm gonna attend court. That made me depressed. But it pleases Dad, so maybe he will give me Crystal, maybe? Okay. My mood is being depressed again. So let's see, skills. Okay. I can learn some presents this time. And some accounting, so let's go for that. Yeah. Presents and accounting. I'm too depressed to focus on this subject. You study the manipulation of larger quantities through direct calculations using written numbers instead of an abacus. Okay. Abacus. As you are walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down holding a fellow. Elegance failed, reflexes failed, okay. Before you can react, she barrels at you, sending you and the sheets flying. Oh, my lady, I'm so sorry. You're just 18 and your hair is like almost grey. Oh. Well, that's kind of my fault. No, it got me depressed. Why did that get me depressed? Oh, I learned a little bit of economics. Should I go to the treasury? Let's go. I failed, getting angry at it. You try to the same text, okay. So my mood is depressed. Do something about that, and I'm getting more and more angry. Skills, economics, and presence. Let's go with that again. You stare at yourself in the mirror, practicing focus and transmitting energy with your eyes, turning the intensity of your gaze on and off at will. She's having staring contests with herself. You study money lending and the controversies involved in charging interest. That's really interesting for a 14-year-old. According to the druids, one should always return more than one is loaned, or else the debt gives no value to the world. Okay. There is a man able to see you. He wishes crowdfunding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. I know, studied economics. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. Good idea. I need to borrow 875 lassi to assemble the metal and a factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now, and make copies to send all over the world. I don't know about factories or trade. Would that really be worthwhile? Yes! No, we're not interested. Okay. I have a little bit more presence and a little bit more economics, so let's try getting the treasury again. And I failed! Getting depressed. Okay, next turn we do something about being depressed. Royal demeanor. Okay, economics. Animal handling has a lot more. Let's go with animal handling this time. And counting. Okay. So, animal handling, doggies. You learn the standard commands for working with trained hunting dogs and retrievers. You practice working with trained dogs in a small area, telling them to stay, search, and fetch. Okay. You study bookkeeping and the art of notating incomes and expenditures, as well as how to determine the amount of funds a solvent business needs to keep up on hand in order to continue functioning. Jesus! These difficult words. Your Highness, and the Duke of Murray, Earl of Serenitiatis. That sounds like a disease. He's 31, single. Okay. He is as old as my father! Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never come me back. Okay, but you're 31, come on, we're a pair. However, I must call for your aid. The Ixionine occupation of the country of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now it's time to push back. I know nothing about that. I know nothing about military. It must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Ixion and try to overcome your arrangement. So I did diplomats. Oh, that's that necklace from the other guy. The Duke of Senda. What arrangements? Courting gift? No. No. I don't want to marry him. Doing something about the depressed. Tender service. Good. Whoa. She looks pissed. She looks pissed. She is pissed. I think. Yeah. Current mood angry. Why is she angry? Skills. I'm too angry to learn this. Yeah, angry at the dogs. Angry gives me bonus in military. Weapons. So I can defend myself. Social has a plus something, but... Meh. What do I want her to... Well, I need more about foreign affairs and stuff, because apparently I'm stupid in these things. So I'm gonna let out my rage with some sword fighting, and then learn more about foreign affairs. Okay. So, weapons. Swords. Intrigue. History. Foreign affairs. There we go. You take up a wooden sword and practice correct grips and stances. Wow, she definitely looks pissed off. 4 years ago, the Duchess of Hillis tried to form an insurrection in northern Ixia, just over the Galban River border. Not only did that fail, but in retaliation, Ixia pushed troops into southern Marie, and they're still refusing to leave. Okay. Ah, the representative from Ixia is here. No one wants to give up prizes that they have won. That's the Earl of Disease. Full support of my sister and myself. Ah, Duchess of Hillis, Countess of Dysnovia. Sounds like another disease. 33. Okay, single. Novel history failed. Let bygones be bygones. No, we will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and you will transfer the rights for the civil province. It was the Duchess of Hillis who tried to take over part of Ixia's territory without the support of Mother Queen. Okay. Under that, we can be good neighbors again without any lives being lost. Okay. Execute him. And here you have your answer. Oh wow, off with his head! Really? And I got an achievement for that! Ship that back to Ixion. If they know what's good for them, they'll get out of my way. Oh my gosh, she's one fucked up little princess. Yeah, let's settle this easily. Have diplomat come over. Off with his head! Ooh. I can see my mood here as well. Okay, he's definitely pissed. What will I do for this weekend? Visit the treasury. Partial success in accounting. And I stand by my father's commands. Wow, she is pissed. And I think I'm gonna cut it off here now. Week 10. If you want to see more, leave a like. See you next time. Bye. Off with your head! If you don't like what you need. Bye.